Hi guys, it's Chrissie and welcome back to a incredibly exciting video. So this is actually the first trailer reaction that I'm doing on my channel, and it's for the new Sims 4 Get Famous expansion pack. Now I have watched this trailer once before, just on my own. It's not very long, so I just decided to watch it and get all my screaming out of the way before I record this. But yeah, we're going to watch it together and then we're going to go through the trailer. I'm going to try and do it like frame by frame to see what new stuff we can find and to try and dissect it. But yeah, so let's get straight into it. I will be replacing the music of the trailer with some non-copyright music, but I will leave a link to the trailer in the description below so that you guys can, see it with the normal music that it's supposed to have and all of that. But yeah, so I'm going to put this on full screen and then we're going to see what it looks like.
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. The sun is getting warmer. When we soar away among the clouds, the sky is just a border. But when we're floating up like helium.
Okay, so obviously you guys can see that it will be coming out November 16th, which is what? Just over a month away. And yeah, that's absolutely awesome. First off, I can't believe that we're actually getting 2 expansion packs in a year. I can't remember, we've never gotten for The Sims 4 2 expansions in 1 year, which yeah, it's mind-boggling. Just that fact for me is like wow. But yeah, so I'm going to turn the speed down so that I can see it a bit slower, and I will mute it for this part so we can just have a look at the pretty pictures. But yeah, I am incredibly excited for this. I have been wanting something like The Sims 4 Superstar in the game for basically since launch. The Sims 1 Superstar was my favorite expansion for the original Sims, and yeah, I'm so happy we're getting something like it. But yeah, so we are greeted basically by a view of the new world, and it's called I don't know what it's called exactly. How can I forget that? I can't remember what it's called. I am a complete failure as a YouTuber. I can't believe I'm calling myself a simmer, and I can't even remember the new world's name. Let me look it up. I know stuff was leaked, which is not the best, but yeah, Del Sol Valley, I was right. It is Del Sol Valley, my bad. But yeah, so it looks like it's a world that actually has terrain, and yeah, I think that makes sense with the announcement of terrain tools. Yeah, I'm so excited. I don't know if you guys can tell just from my voice. I know I don't have face cam on, since I don't have face cam. But I am incredibly excited. And yeah, so it looks like we have like a Walk of Fame, I guess. Yeah, I've never been to Hollywood, so I guess it's the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So I'm hoping our Sims can get their names on those, which would be awesome. And let's see, so this looks like either a red carpet kind of thing, or maybe like a line for an exclusive club or something. But yeah, that hair that this guy is wearing is definitely new. That top is new. That looks like a new dress, but I could be wrong. That top is definitely new. This jumpsuit, or whatever you guys call it, bodysuit or whatever, is definitely new. That hair is awesome. I've been wanting some more, high ponytails in the game, and that looks amazing. That hair is new. It looks like so many new things. Yeah, obviously I'm always excited for creating some content. All that hair is gorgeous. This blonde hair with a little braid, and it's so detailed. I love it. I don't know, I'm just going to be saying I love it for like every 2 seconds probably. So if you guys don't want to hear that, sorry. But yeah, so this outfit is probably like a whole new like set. And yeah, she's probably, I know she's in the trailer later on, and I think she's like a musician or something. So yeah, you can sign autographs, and a bouncer. I saw a bouncer later in the trailer as well. And I wonder if it's an actual career that our Sims can, join, like being a bouncer or something, or if they're just NPCs that show up at specific lots or something, or specific parties. That's something that I really would love my Sims to be able to do. And that's definitely a new door as well, which, the builder in me is always excited for any new build, not custom content, what the hell am I saying? For any new build items. And yeah, so this shot is definitely from the top of a hill. And oh, the city is so beautiful. It reminds me of San Myshuno a little bit, but it's a lot different than San Myshuno as well. It's a lot flatter. And I wonder if we're going to be getting any, like apartment style lots. I doubt it, since I don't think they would put something from a previous expansion into a new expansion, if that makes sense. I don't think they do that, but you can always hope. Maybe we can get something like that, or that's just the backdrop. Either way, it's absolutely stunning. This hairstyle is new. I know this is the sim that was featured in the teaser gif yesterday, and yeah, she's just adorable. That looks like a new gate. I'm probably going to be stopping every 2 seconds, but this looks like a new dress. And yeah, oh, I'm so excited. I am just so excited. I just can't with myself right now. I'm just sitting here in awe, basically. That's a new top. These are, yeah, looks like this is like a set, a break room for a set or something. She's probably starting off as an intern, and that thing is very weird looking, but very cool at the same time, and I can't wait. I wonder if we can have our Sims act in specific movies, if that makes sense. I think obviously this will come with something like an acting career or something, I'm assuming anyway, since, it's a Get Famous pack. But yeah, so I'm hoping we can have our Sims act in specific movies, if that makes sense. So you have a Sim that's just an actor in, let's say, action films, or that they're most well known for their acting in sci-fi movies or whatever. But yeah, this is the new hairstyle that I pointed out earlier in a plain swatch. That top is new, some new set chairs, director's chairs, and this looks like an actual like set that's been set up, which I think is absolutely awesome. I wonder if we can build these ourselves, or if they're like pre-designed objects, if that makes sense, if they're just one big object that you place down. And if we're even going to be able to, like maybe build our own sets, that would be absolutely awesome. Yeah, so I'm really excited for the like era clothes in this pack that I've been able to see so far. A lot of it reminds me of stuff that came with the Vintage Glamour pack, the 50s and stuff like that. But I don't know, I don't know, I don't think you'd ever use these like Victorian era clothes anywhere else except when your Sims are acting. But I don't know, I like it. The history nerd in me absolutely loves that. So yeah. And yeah, this hair is obviously new, which I think that is one of the most gorgeous hairs that I have ever seen. I love that they're incorporating these little, these flyaway bits. They're not, as straight and perfect. You have the little flyaway bits and, the poofy little ponytail, which, I don't know, I love that. And this top and those cargo pants look new. Sorry about that, guys. Someone just called me and I had to turn off my phone. What am I doing? I did not mean to play that. Whatever. But yeah, so what was I saying? I was talking about the new cargo pants, obviously, and the fact that it looks like our Sims can, when they get ready to go on set, it's kind of like with the vanity table that, their makeup appears, and this looks absolutely awesome. That looks like a new couch in the background, definitely, and it looks kind of like modern, which I am absolutely over the moon about. That kind of looks like a new coffee table back there, and this is definitely a new end table and a new lamp. So that's awesome. So yeah, lights, camera, action basically. And yeah, let's see what we can see in this picture. So those chairs aren't new. The chair and the sofa isn't new. That bookcase thing or whatever that is definitely new. And it looks like she's going to be in a commercial, which is actually very funny. Because why would you be in a cleaning commercial in Victorian clothes? But whatever, I won't judge. Now, this looks like a completely different set. So maybe we are able to personalize the sets, or maybe they like appear depending on what your sim is acting in. So obviously this is a lot more of a kiddie show and a pirate show. This looks awesome. Now, yeah, so the pirate ship is obviously the set, but for the Sims to be on it, I don't know, maybe we'll be able to edit it. I am sincerely hoping we'll be able to edit it. And so, yeah, this is obviously a more sci-fi kind of movie, so it kind of looks like Star Wars, if I'm honest, or Star Trek or something like that. And yeah, so we have, the costumes. That costume looks like something that I think it came with City Living. I might be wrong. Maybe they added it in this pack, or maybe it was base game. I'm not sure. That's definitely new, that one. And obviously what they have on is new. But yeah, it looks like, I don't know if that's new makeup or not. I'm just noticing the smallest things. But that kind of looks like new makeup, and I actually love her sword. What's that? A little unicorn. Yeah, a little unicorn on her sword. Oh, that's so cute. And what was that in the background? Let's see. So yeah, here she's acting in. So I think this is basically like following the journey of the sim through all of the movies that she's acted in, and obviously here she's acting in a pirate movie. And what was that? That looks cool. That kind of looks like something Skyrim-ish. Skyrim, or yeah, it kind of reminds me of Skyrim, if I'm honest. Yeah, so this is probably another set. A lot of the things that we see in the background are probably like sets for, for the acting, for them to act on, or act in front of, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know if that hair is new. It might not be new. I am totally not sure. Let me know in the comments if that hairstyle is new or not. It looks very familiar. I don't know if I've seen custom content like that or if it's already in the game. I'm not sure, but it looks cool. And yeah, so this is like a castle background, which I don't know if you guys know this, but I was absolutely obsessed with The Sims 3 Medieval, and this really reminds me of that. This dress, in fact, looks a lot like something that was in Medieval, which, yeah, I'm not going to complain about. I love that. And yeah, this is obviously something a bit more, I don't know what era this would have been, but this looks absolutely awesome. It looks like we're getting so many new clothing items. It's insane. And Wild West, obviously, which, yeah, this is really cool. I'm just saying this is cool, and I love this 50,000 times in this video, but I'm not even going to apologize for that. So this looks like the hairstyle that one of the guys had on in the background earlier in the trailer. This dress is obviously new and it looks awesome from what I can see. So this is probably a new lot in the world, and maybe, yeah, it definitely looks like a club or something, or like an exclusive venue. Maybe maybe we're getting a new venue type. That would be really cool. Maybe we're getting like a private club or a VIP club, or maybe a movie theater. That could be cool. Let me know if you guys want us, if you guys think we're going to be getting a new lot type, if that's even something you'd like to see. If you would like to see a new lot type, what would you like to see? Would you want it to be, would you want us to get, a VIP club, or maybe, like I said, a movie theater, or maybe like a concert hall or something? I don't know exactly what obviously I don't know exactly what we're getting in this pack. Like, are we getting musicians? I know I'm 99.9% sure we're getting actors. I mean, that only makes sense from everything we've seen. So we're probably getting an acting career of some sort, but I don't know if we're getting like music careers or anything like that. I hope so. A part of me really hopes so, but I'm not going to get my hopes up too much, I guess I should say. But this looks like a new fountain. I hope it's something that we can actually use in build mode, and it's not just something, in the world. But yeah, I'm not addressing the like giant elephant in the room, which is this limo right here. And yeah, I don't know if I want to address it further than that or not, but this looks, I don't want to say we're getting cars, since, yeah, as I said, I don't want to get my hopes up for something and then we're not getting it in this pack or at all. But this looks like a car that might have been used, or maybe it's just a prop. I would be fine if we got cars in whatever pack and they were literally just like the toy cars that serve no purpose other than decoration. I would be fine with that. But it looks like these people are actually pointing, this photographer down here. It looks like she is actually pointing and freaking out because the car just like pulled in, and those photographers back there as well. So I don't know. I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know if I want to even say that or get my hopes up for that, but yeah, that's something to think about, basically. And yeah, these jackets are new as well. They have, I think that's the exact same jacket, just two different swatches. Those pants are atrocious. They are actually horrible. But I don't know, I actually kind of like them because they're so horrible. Like, you would never give your Sims those to just walk around in the street, would you? I wouldn't. I mean, I understand if she's like performing on stage or something, but yikes. And there's that new hair. I think that's the same one we saw in blonde earlier. So they actually have these little rings in it, which is really cool. And some paparazzi, obviously. This is definitely a new hairstyle. There's that high ponytail. That's a new dress. New, like, jumpsuit, or I don't know what you guys would call it, but I just call it a jumpsuit. And yeah, so this is our sim. Let's see what we can see in the background. That's a new hairstyle that looks really interesting. It kind of looks, Game of Thrones-esque with all of the braids. At least I think those are braids. And a new outfit, a new skirt and top. And, okay, lots of cameras. I'm hoping our Sims will be able to have more advanced cameras now. Like, they can actually use the cameras. I'm hoping for that at least. That's a new jacket for the guys as well. And since they're showing the bouncers so much in this trailer, I mean, I think we've seen the bouncer, what, like 3 or 4 times now? Close shots of them. I'm hoping it's a somewhat playable new career or something like that. That would be awesome. And yeah, so lots of new outfits in this picture. The new hairstyle, a really cool new wall. I don't know if that's going to be a wallpaper or maybe like a giant light or giant wall light that we can put up or decoration or something, but that looks awesome. And it looks like this guy is actually just throwing his money around, like literally just throwing it around. And wow, I did not mean to make it small again. Yikes, I'm a complete noob at this. You guys can tell I've never done this before in my life. But yeah, this is a new hairstyle. Definitely. Yeah, that's the new braided one with the rings. The very funny pants. And this sim is playing guitar while she's being photographed. And, you know, it looks like people are taking videos and stuff of her. And this girl in the background and this guy are obviously about to have, like, a heart attack or something from excitement. But, I don't know, looking at this, I can't help thinking that we're going to be getting some kind of musician, you know, I don't know if maybe your Sims can get famous from being musicians. Maybe if they get, you know, to a certain skill level, or they reach a certain point in the, what is it, the entertainer career, maybe that will make them famous. Maybe it's kind of like it's kind of combined with that, if that makes any sense. I'm not making any sense, but you guys know what I mean. Maybe if you get to a certain level of the entertainer career, your Sims will start becoming famous and, you know, have people taking their pictures and all of the normal fame stuff. Or maybe it's an actual new musician career track or something that they've added. I don't know. I'm just speculating as much as you guys are at this point, but let me know. Let me know what you guys think we will be seeing. Since this looks, I don't know, this looks absolutely awesome. So here she is making a sort of fancy toast. This dress is new, definitely, and it's gorgeous. That chair is new. Those curtains are new, and I'm losing it. I love new curtains. So what else can we see? Nothing new in this that I haven't seen yet already. So it looks like they can have award shows. This really reminds me of an award show. So I'm hoping we'll be able to go with our Sims to these. This is definitely a new like award trophy thing. I'm hoping we can get this in buy mode. But so it looks like our Sims will be able to go to award shows, maybe if they win like best actor or whatever. But I wonder if there will be a venue that these will be hosted at that, you know, we can attend with our Sims. This just goes back to what I was saying about, you know, the new venue types. If we are getting new venue types, I'm hoping we'd get something like a concert hall or something where, you know, they would host maybe like movie premieres or these award shows or something like that. I'm hoping we'd get something like that, at least anyway. That's what I'm hoping for. So yeah, so it just all goes back to where we started, and she was probably thinking back about how she got here and how she got to be this famous with all of these famous people. And I'm just going to go out and say that hair is new. That hair is probably most definitely new, and it's been bugging me this whole trailer, but that's new. I'm just going to say it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. So this dress looks new, definitely. That dress is the same dress that this girl has on in pink, but that looks awesome. That dress looks new, obviously that one. That dress is new. We're getting so many new creators and objects. I haven't even been looking at the build and buy objects, which is, I don't know what I've been distracted by. But yeah, that looks like either a new door or a new window. So like with the filigree gold works and, you know, the new fences, and it looks like new stairs and railings. That's definitely a new sofa. It looks like a new sofa. There's a new sofa in the back. And I don't know, maybe that's a new DJ station that he's standing at. I don't think that they would show off other packs in a trailer of a new pack. So I don't know. I don't think that would be from Get Together. So that's probably a new DJ station or some form of music thing. This guy in this corner is he's iconic. He's really just iconic in his very sparkly orange suit. That's just, I mean, doesn't every sim want to walk around like that? That's just, he's living his best life. Let's just say it like that. He is living his best life. Now, yeah, so this is just another shot of the city, and I don't know, guys, I am incredibly excited for this pack. I'm probably going to leave it off on, yeah, probably on this screen so that we can see the city. Let's just leave it off there since the trailer is over. But yeah, so I don't know. I do have a few thoughts about the pack that, yeah, there are a few things that I'm hoping to see. And that's just stuff like, I'm hoping we'll be able to disable celebrities. So, for example, in The Sims 3, it was really annoying when you had your sim become friends with someone that had like one celebrity star, and suddenly your sim was a celebrity too, just because they were friends with X amount of, popular sims. And that's something that I really hope we'll be able to turn off. Like we were able to turn off supernatural and celebrities in The Sims 3. I'm hoping we'll be able to kind of toggle it on or off, or opt out of it, or something like that if we don't want our Sims to be famous. Since I'm assuming they will be weaving it into what we already have. So, like I said, maybe with the musician being taken pictures of and stuff like that when she was performing in the club, maybe they've added onto the entertainer career or something like that that will make your Sims famous if they reach a certain point. But I don't necessarily want all my Sims to be famous if they're in the entertainer career and they reach a certain point. So, yeah, I don't want all my Sims to become like A-listers just because they've reached the top of their career and they have like 500,000 simoleons or something like that. I don't necessarily want all my Sims to be famous. But that being said, I hope that we'll also be able to get our Sims to be famous, not just by acting or music. I'm hoping we'll be able to have them be famous in a lot of different ways. Maybe our Sims could be a famous writer, or maybe a famous social media star, since if you have city living, you have the social media career. I hope they've done something with that. And yeah, I'm hoping, that will make them be, a famous social media star. Or maybe your Sims are just famous because, the family is like, I don't know, they own $1 billion company and your Sims have 2 million simoleons or something like that. Maybe your Sims are just famous because they're very rich. I mean, that does happen in real life. So I'm hoping we'll be able to, just that our Sims will be famous from a lot of different sources, if that makes any sense. Like I said, I'm probably talking out of my ass in this video since I'm so excited. I don't know what to do with myself. I've never done a video like this before, so I'm freaking out. But yeah, another thing that I would love to see is meetups. So, for example, this sim is obviously a famous actress. So I'm hoping that she'll be able to do like meet and greets. I'm hoping that's something that our Sims will be able to do. Set a meet and greet for, like, plan an event. We're using the event system in the game. And you could plan an event and say, okay, I'm going to be at, let's say, this cafe or this library or wherever at this time for these hours, and then have Sims actually show up to meet your Sim and get photos with them and autographs and all of that stuff. And it would be really cool if, when your Sims are maybe not as famous yet, if those events could fail. So, for example, if your Sim set up a meetup and they're not as famous yet, and they get to the place and there's no one, like not a single person shows up to meet them, and maybe they could get a buff of being sad that no one wanted to meet them, or their meetup was a failure or something like that. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, let me know what you guys are hoping for in this pack. You know, stuff that might not have been or not, that might not have been confirmed yet. So let me just know your wildest hopes, basically. What would be the perfect thing that you would want in this pack? If you could choose, what would you have added in this? What are you hoping that they've added in this that we might not have seen yet? And then from what we have seen in this trailer, like I said, it's not very long, but it shows so much. I think it shows us so much that we can kind of like think about and speculate about and stuff like that. But let me know from what you've seen in this trailer. What's your favorite thing from what you've seen? So for me is obviously all of the new amazing looking creatism items. I don't even think that this would be all of it, but even if it is all of the items we're getting, I would still be happy with it. But yeah, so for me, my favorite things are probably all of the creatism items and those new couches, the sofas. They look amazing, and it looks like we're getting some more modern furniture in this, which I'm over the moon about. I've been wanting some more modern furniture in the game for ages. And then obviously you can't forget the elephant in the room, but the new world. You guys, we're getting a new world, and this world looks absolutely stunning. If this is just the background scenery, I can't imagine what the actual world that your Sims will be walking around in will look like. I mean, we saw a few snippets of it during the trailer around, yeah, obviously here we see a few snippets of it. So this looks like a common area where your Sims walk. Maybe that's a playable lot right there. Maybe it's a club or something. But yeah, we see this view of the world. I don't think we see the world in any other shots, really. We mostly see sets, and that's something that's really cool. I'm still hoping we'll be able to build our own sets and, you know, to direct our own movies and stuff. But yeah, and then obviously another thing that I'm not going to say I'm necessarily excited about, because I don't know if it's actually in the pack. And I don't want to get excited for something and then not have it be in a pack or whatever. So I'm just going to say something that I'm hoping will be in this is some form of decorative cars. Like I said, the cars don't need to be useful for me. I don't care about having them be actual useful functioning objects. I just want them for decoration. So I'm hoping that we will be getting at least that limo as a decorative object in the game. Like I said, I have no idea, and I refuse to get excited about something unless the Sims team actually announce it. So like they actually say, okay, yes, we are putting cars in this pack or in that pack or whatever. I refuse to get excited about something. But in all honesty, I did not expect this pack. I did not expect us to be getting some form of like superstar famous fame pack. Honestly, going off of what most people have been saying they want and all of that speculation and stuff over on Twitter and YouTube and everywhere, I was honestly thinking we'd be getting either witches or university next. And in all honesty, I didn't think we'd be getting an expansion pack. So I thought we might be getting another game pack this year or another stuff pack or something. I wouldn't have thought of getting another expansion in my wildest dreams. But I am so excited that we are getting another one. And like I said over on Twitter, I can't remember who I was talking to, but I said that obviously I was expecting university or witches or something, since that's just what I've been seeing most of, you know, everywhere that people have been wanting. But this pack is actually something that I've been wanting for so long that I'm so excited that the Sims team managed to surprise us completely with this. And yeah, like I said, it was a complete surprise. I never expected this. It's just one of those things where you expect one thing and then they end up doing a completely different thing that you never expected. but that you're incredibly excited and happy about nonetheless. You know, something that you didn't think you would want, but when you actually see it, you really want it. Yeah, this is probably that for me. But yeah, I'm probably just going to shut up right now. Like I said, I will be leaving a link to the official trailer down below. I know there's also going to be a blog post out about this, telling us more about it, whatever. I will leave a link to that in the description below too, if it's out already. By the time I'm recording this, it's not out, but yeah, I'm recording this like literally 10 minutes after the trailer has been released. So I couldn't find the blog post anywhere, but if I find it, I will leave a link to that below as well. And then obviously, you guys should follow the Sims' official Twitter page. I will link that below too. That's where they teased this pack yesterday, and they post a lot over on there, teasers and trailers and announcements and all of that stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm sorry if it's been all over the place or super long and rambly and hasn't made any sense. I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, I hope you guys are as excited for this new pack as I am. I know I am over the moon. And yeah, I can't wait to hear what you guys think in the comments down below. Like I said, let me know what you're hoping is in the pack. And from what you've seen in the trailer, let me know what your favorite part is from what you've seen. But yeah, I hope you guys are having an absolutely awesome day, and that your day has been awesome so far, and will just get better. And yeah, I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye everyone.